The humble multimeter, tool of choice of engineers and electricians everywhere. In our Make Everything Possible course, we will be using our own multimeters to solve a variety of challenges and gather information, such as, does my battery still have any power left in it? This one sure does. We'll also be using our multimeters to see how much voltage an individual component uses, such as this light-emitting diode. We will also be using our multimeters to see if enough voltage is being provided towards our individual components in a circuit, allowing us to determine how to fix them. We fixed this fan. To use our multimeter, we must first attach our lead wires, black for negative and red for positive. Begin by inserting your black lead wire into the port labeled COM. Insert your red lead wire into the port labeled volts, ohms, milliamps, and temperature. As we turn our dial to the left on our multimeter, we start to see direct current readings, or DC. DC is what we will primarily be using in this class. Anything that's powered by a battery uses DC, such as laptops, cell phones, and even your multimeter itself. As we turn the dial to the right, we see a squiggly line. This squiggly line means alternating current, or AC. AC is anything that draws power from the power grid. It's quite a bit more dangerous. We use AC to power things such as our refrigerators, toasters, and the television you're watching this program on right now. As we turn our dial all the way down, we find a strange horseshoe symbol. This horseshoe symbol is a measurement ohms, which measures resistance. We use ohms to signify how hard an electron has to work in order to push through a circuit or an individual component. You can do it, buddy. I believe in you. As we turn the multimeter, we notice that our settings become more and more sensitive. The further left the decimal point is, the more sensitive your reading is. At the most sensitive reading, you can actually pick up the amount of voltage that is running through your own body. Observe. Shocking! If you ever wonder why your multimeter isn't picking up a reading, you should look to see whether or not you have the hold setting on. We can use the hold button, which is signified by the letter H, to preserve a reading. To restore your ability to read signal, simply unselect the hold button. Be sure to always turn your multimeter off. Otherwise,